Hello, I'm going to take you through how to sign up for PE classes for the school year. The first thing that you need to do is log into your Bryn Mawr school account, which I've already done. Once you're in here, the first place that you're going to go is into your drive. And once you're in your drive, you're going to go to your Shared With Me folder. And I've shared 3 documents with you. The first document that you're going to get into is the PE class descriptions. So once I'm in here, I'm going to go to View Calendar and Sign Up for Classes. Click that link, and it's going to bring me to the PE appointment website page. My suggestion would be to bookmark this page for your future reference, so you can kind of skip the step that we just did. However, you will need to be logged into your Bryn Mawr account. Okay, so once you're in the Google Calendar, you're going to go to the week that you'd like to sign up for classes. So we would find, okay, I'm going to sign for classes August 26th through September 1st. So now I would look at my school schedule and find out when I had free periods, because I need to sign up for 4 PE classes, which are 35 minutes long in one cycle throughout the year. So for example, right now I see that I actually have English class on Tuesday from 8 to 9:10. So although there's a PE class offered, I'm not going to sign up for it. So maybe I know that I have a free on Monday in the 4th period time slot. So I look and I have 2 offerings, Speed and Agility with Steck. And if I scroll down to the next one, it's Cardio Interval Training with Dettori. So if I would want a little bit more information about one of the classes, I could click on here and find Speed and Agility, and that would meet in KVB. And I decide perhaps I'm not going to do that. Let me see what's going on in the cardio room. Okay, where that meets in the cardio room, interval training. Okay, still not sure I'm going to do that. I'll look, and if I'm free during maybe 3rd period time slot, I would scroll over and I'd see, okay, there's Yoga Lattes with Tankersley. And click that, find out where that is, and now I can sort of start making my decision on what I'm going to do. I've decided, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and take Speed Agility with Miss Steck, and I know to meet in KVB. And if Ms. Steck wanted me to know any more information, such as to bring a mat or bring water, she would have that written here in the description box. But anyhow, I know this is a class I want to sign up for, so I'm just going to click Save, and I've booked my appointment. And I can see that because it's now on my personal calendar. As a note, the rest of the student population will not see what you personally have on here. They're just going to see the classes and then whatever they have on their personal calendar. So I've signed up for that class, and I scroll through and I look, well, I also have some free time on Wednesday to sign up for a PE class, but if I look, there are no PE classes offered, or all of the PE classes are closed. Therefore, there's no appointment slots. So I need to find another time, so maybe I look on Tuesday and I see again, nope, can't do that, but maybe I'm free here, step aerobics or yoga. Sure, I'll take yoga, and again I see it's with, well, who the instructor would be after here. It's in the old gym, and they would like me to bring a mat, so I'm going to hit save, and I've booked that appointment time slot as well. I also see that maybe, you know, in the previous week or a couple days ago, I actually signed up for AED training, and that's already here. So right now, if I scroll through, I see I've got 1, 2, and 3 PE classes for the cycle. Maybe I would scroll into the next cycle and look ahead at Thursday and see, okay, I'm going to sign up for that cardio class as well, or maybe I'll wait for the next week. The thing that you need to note is if a PE class is offered and you see that they're in appointment slots, right now there's only 2 AED appointment slots left. So if that was something that I hadn't already signed up for and I knew I wanted to take that, I would want to take that appointment slot. Otherwise, if 2 other people sign up before me, it's not going to be an option. So I've pretty much set myself up for the week, but again, now I'm going to look, well, maybe I'm free on Thursday. If you see a box that just has an instructor's name, you're not going to sign up for an appointment. So if I really check that, I see that the instructor is going to be Miss Steck, but I have no other information. So that means that Miss Steck is probably going to wind up offering a class at that time slot. She just hasn't decided what. So I'm not going to sign up for it because I don't know what that class is, and maybe it's something that I wouldn't enjoy or doing. So don't sign up for it because you're not going to know what you're getting yourself into. So again, no description from the instructor, just hit cancel, and you're going to have to wait until they decide what they're going to teach for that in that class period. Generally, the instructors are going to have available time. All the classes that they're going to be offered will be on this site in 2 cycle periods. So the current cycle that you're in, and then the following cycle, the instructors will have up what they're doing. Some instructors might have it up for the rest of the year, but that's how it'll work, at least for the current cycle and the cycle after. So now I see that those are the classes I signed up for. I could go back, or as I was signing up, if I wasn't sure with one of the classes, where I could go back into that P description document and read what BOSU ball was or circuit training if I wasn't really sure before I signed up. But anyhow, so now I'm going to go back into my inbox, and you'll see that you signed up for I just signed up for 2 classes, and it already populates in my calendar, or I'm sorry, in my inbox. If I wanted to, I could leave that here, I could delete them, but that appointment is going to stay even if I delete that yoga from here, okay? So if I went into my calendar, and I see now I've got speed and agility, yoga, and AED training on Monday and Tuesday. And I decided that, you know what, I'm actually going to cancel one of my classes. So although we, just in the previous step, remember I deleted it from my inbox, that didn't mean that I deleted the appointment. But I've decided that I'm no longer going to take yoga. All I'm going to do on my school calendar in here in my Gmail is go in there, I see I have yoga, and I decided, well, I'm already signed up for AED training. That's already 2 in this week, and I know I still have next week in the cycle, and I need to schedule something else. I need to go click that and then just hit cancel appointment. That's going to disappear from this calendar, and then if this was refreshed, it would also now repopulate for other students to be able to sign into that time slot. So it's important to cancel it if you know that you're not going to attend. So I see now what I have going on for Monday and Tuesday in my normal calendar. Now another step in this would be that obviously I'm not taking AED training with Mr. Tori from 2:12 to 2:15. The class is not going to be 3 minutes long, unfortunately for you. So we're looking at the 35-minute time slot. So I know that my appointment was at 2:12. I would just go in again to my shared documents. If I looked at those P class descriptions, as we noted before, on here it shows me where classes are offered during the following time slots. So I had signed up at 2:12, so I'm going to find where that fits. So 2:12, obviously it fits in the 2:05 to 2:40 time slot. What I would recommend that you do is go back into your school calendar and leave that appointment up, but just go ahead, click into a new box, and you can just leave it as event, and then just go into edit event and put in, PE class. If you would want more information, you could put AED. You could put the rest of the information that Mr. Tori already had up, or you could leave it. But what you actually want to do here is, that was from the 2:05 time slot to the 2:40 time slot. So you're going to change that in your own personal calendar. and then just save that event. So now you know that you're actually not just booked up for at 2:12, but you really need to show up for class. You have PE class from 2:05 to 2:40. That's not a necessary step that you need to take. It's just going to help keep you more organized on when you're taking class, because if you waited and you showed up at 2:12, the instructor isn't going to be able to give you credit for that class, and then you're going to have to find another time to sign up in, and who knows, it could be near the end of the cycle and you might not meet your requirement. And that's why I recommend just creating a new slot for yourself in your personal calendar of, hey, you know what, I'm actually taking PE here, and then you can always reference what that class is by, going back into that information from Mr. Torrey or whomever your instructor is that you signed up with. So that's pretty much how you sign up for classes. If you have any questions, you can certainly ask me. That would be Ms. Steck or any of the other PE teachers, and we'll be happy to help sort out with you how to sign up for classes. If you do forget and you're not able to get a hold of one of us, if you went back into that document for PE class descriptions where you can access the link to that calendar where you can see where everything is full or available, there's also a link, so you view a tutorial on YouTube on how to sign up for classes, and that's right here for you. Click that link and it'll bring you on there. Additionally, I have shared a couple other documents with you, and that's the PE curriculum and requirements and the contract that you're going to wind up signing in your advisories, just stating your understanding of what your requirements for physical education are for the year. So those are in your share with you box, and just another resource for you to use in case you had a question and you weren't able to reach us concerning your question. Again, hopefully you'll have a great year in physical education. We look forward to teaching you this year, and let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.